In this video, I will show you how to highlight the difference between two columns using conditional formatting in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have a list of company stock names in these two columns. Now I want to highlight the entire row in light red color where there is a difference in company names between these two columns. For example, I want to highlight the fourth row because it has Microsoft as the company name in the first column but MS in the second column. To do that, I will use a simple formula that compares both columns and highlights the entire row if they are not equal. Let's create a formatting rule based on the formula. Select the range of the cells containing all the cells, that is B3 to C9. Now go to the Home tab, click the Conditional Formatting option, then select the New Rule menu item. Select the Use a Formula to determine which cells to format option from the rule type list. Now we need to enter a custom formula that either returns a true or false value. I will use this formula that compares the first row's first column value, that is B3, with the second column value, that is C3, using the not equal to sign. Since the formula is evaluated relative to the first cell in the selected range, I am going to lock both columns using the dollar signs like this. Excel will automatically apply this formula to the remaining rows in the selected range by incrementing the row numbers but keeping the columns locked. Now click the Format button to open the Format Cells dialog box. Since we want to change the cell background to red, select the Fill tab from the top. Select the desired background color to apply to the rows. I am going to choose the light red color. Click the OK button to close the Format Cells dialog box. Make sure to check the Preview section to confirm the cell format. This custom cell format will be applied to a cell only when the formula we entered returns true for that particular cell. In this case, this format applies when there is a difference between the company names in two columns. Click the OK button to close the Conditional Formatting dialog box. As you can see, all the rows with different company names in two columns are now highlighted with the light red color. The formula we created to compare two columns is not case sensitive. As you can see, in the 8th row, the company name is the same, but the case is different. One value is in uppercase, while the other is in lowercase. Still, our formula considered them the same and did not highlight the row. If you want to compare the values in a case sensitive way, we need to change the formula a little bit. Here is the case sensitive formula that I am going to use to compare two column values. The exact function returns true only when both argument values are the same, including text case. Since we want to highlight the column values that are not the same, I have used the not function to reverse the output of the exact function. The rest of the settings remain the same. As you can see, now the case sensitive formula also highlights the row if the column values have different text cases as well. This conditional formatting rule is dynamic, which means that if you modify any value, the format will be changed automatically based on the column values. For example, if I modify any value to make it the same as the second column in any row, the row background color will be removed automatically like this. Similarly, if I make two column values that are not the same in any of the rows, the row will be highlighted in a light red color like this. To remove the conditional formatting from these cells, let's select all the cells again. Now go to the Home tab, click the Conditional Formatting option, select the Clear Rules and then the Clear Rules from selected cells menu item. As you can see, now these cells do not have any conditional formatting rule applied to them. Watch these videos for more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you find this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.